screen. All right. So let us start our session here today. So guys, yes, settle down, settle down. Please go out, speak and come back. Don't speak the phone in the class. Have some respect. Right. Okay. So let us start our session here today. So guys, yes, before starting our sessions, as always, let us just try to have a very small and a quick recap of the concepts which are covered in our yesterday's class. So guys, yesterday we started discussing about our OOPS features. So we know that there are mainly four OOPS features are there. Four OOPS features are there. Those are encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, and abstraction. Yesterday we started discussing about encapsulation, and in encapsulation, actually there are two types of definitions are there. Like the first one is textbook definition. That is, encapsulation means it is a process of wrapping up of data or binding up of data into a single unit. And once again, I'm saying you guys that definition is correct. That is correct, but that is not a technical definition. That's not a programmatical definition. It's more like a textbook definition, academical definition. So yesterday I told you one more definition for encapsulation. That is, it is a process of making fields as private and providing access to those fields with the help of public methods. That is through setters and getters methods. So yesterday we had seen this encapsulation. We already go through the program, and I gave you a task. A lot of people had replied me in Instagram. Still, some people yet to get reply. Even right now, within 5 minutes, before 5 minutes also, I'm trying to check your messages. So I'm very happy. That is very good, very good. So I believe everyone have did the task. Yes or no? That is great. That is great. Okay. So guys, today, listen. Today we are going to start second time. Concentrate. Concentrate. Today we are going to start discussing about inheritance. Okay. So guys, inheritance concept we can't complete within one day. We need 2 days. Today and tomorrow. So 2 days we will be trying to discuss about inheritance. And trust me, like whatever the concepts you know about inheritance, I mean, you are having some idea about inheritance right now, but after the completion of these 2 days, trust me, you will be getting amazed with the inheritance concept. And very important thing which you need to remember here is, without understanding inheritance, you will not understand polymorphism. In order to enjoy polymorphism's concept, actually there are two types of polymorphism: compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. In order to understand these two concepts, we should be having an idea about inheritance. Without inheritance, you will not understand polymorphism. Without polymorphism, you will not understand abstraction. So today, whatever the concepts which I'm going to start, which I'm going to discuss, those concepts we will use, and believe me when I'm saying this, we will use these concepts till the end of our core Java classes. The concepts which I'm going to discuss today, we will be using these concepts till the end of our core Java classes. And don't think like these concepts are very complicated. No. Actually, very simple and very easy. You just need to remember the terminologies. I'll make sure you will be able to remember those terminologies. So let us start our today's session. So inheritance. Let me just try to keep a small side heading. INHERITANC. Inheritance. So what do you mean by inheritance? Guys, as a matter of fact, we already came across this inheritance concept whenever we have discussed about object class and its methods. Do you remember that day? So on the day, did you remember or not? On the day, I just gave you a small idea about inheritance. Like inheritance means acquiring the properties of one class into another class. Exactly the same definition. Acquiring the properties of acquiring the properties of one class into another class. Inheritance means acquiring the properties of one class into another class. Okay, guys, if we want to perform inheritance, if we want to perform inheritance, we need to use either extends or implements keyword. We need to use either extends or implements keywords. Okay, so as of now, we will be using extends. As of now, we'll be using the keyword extends. So when we'll be using implements keyword, maximum by the end of our oops concepts, you'll be able to understand that. But as of now, kindly please do remember, we will deal only with the extends keyword. So once again, what do you mean by inheritance? Inheritance means acquiring the properties of one class into another class. So remember this, if we want to achieve inheritance, pretty much damn sure we should be using either extends or implements. Anyone keyword we need to use. But as of now, today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, after that also, we will be using extends. Once again, I'm saying you, today, what is today? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday also we'll use extends only. Until Monday, we'll be using extends. Either Monday or Tuesday, we'll use extends only. After that, maximum by next week, same day, maximum by Wednesday, we will be using that implements keyword. So at that time, you will be understanding the difference between what is this extends and implements. Am I clear with this? Okay. Now, guys, just let me try to have a small program here. Okay. And now let me remove this class C. Okay. I'm having class A and class B. Okay. I'm just trying to have a method void method one and system dot out dot println simply. I'm trying to write class A method. I'm having class A method, and in class B also I'm having one more method, void method 2 system dot out dot println class B method. This is class A method and this is class B method. Like this method belongs to class A, all right, and this method belongs to class B. So very simple. Okay, now my question is, let me go to my main method, please. Okay, in class B, guys, listen to the question correctly. You know the answer for this. In class B, can I call method 1? Yes or no? Yes or no? Now, the next question, please think correctly and answer. How? Class, which object? Which object? Class A object or class B object? Exactly. New class A. Okay, just let me try to go with equal to AOBJ belongs to class A. And yeah, of course, AOBJ dot method 1. I mean, we already know this. Like, just let me try to call my method. And yeah, I'll be getting my output. That is class A method. We already know this. Actually, yes. Now, creating an object of one class in another class. I repeat, creating an object of one class in another class and accessing its respective method. This process is known as has a relation. Class B has class A object, and with the help of that object, we are calling class A methods. Yes, are you understanding me? Once again, class B has class A object, and with the help of that particular object, we are trying to call class A method. As simple as this. For example, let me just try to have new class B equal to BOBJ belongs to class B, and now here I just want to write two statements, BOBJ dot method 1 and BOBJ dot method 2. Line number 15 and line number 16, right now both these lines are in comments. My question is, if I remove line number 16 from the comment, am I going to get any error? Obviously no. Come on. Why? Because method 2 is present in class B. Online students, respond with an answer. I know you are listening. I'm not saying that you are not listening. You are listening. 100% you are listening. But please respond with an answer so that our class will be more interactive, guys. Okay? Right. Now, so yeah, like you know that with help of class B object, I can call method 2. Sir, how can I call method 2? Why can't you call method 2? Why? Because method 2 is present in class B. Like you know that if you want to call a method present in a class, we need to call that method with the help of its respective class object. That's exactly what I'm doing there. Okay, if I remove line number 15 from the comment, you know that we'll be getting an error. Like why? Method 1 does not belongs to class B. Method 1 belongs to class A. So obviously we'll be getting an error. Okay. Now, guys, I have a small question. When we need to use import, only if the classes are present in two different packages, then and then only you need to use import. Remember that. Not basing on inheritance. You need to use import. You need to use import statement only if both the classes are present in two different packages. So right now, do I need to use import statement? Come on, class A and class B both are present in the same package. Okay. Anyways, so right now the reason why we are getting an error here because method 1 does not belongs to class B. So you cannot call that method with the help of class B object. Okay. Now, guys, I said the same example in object class also. Like whenever we're discussing about inheritance on object class. For example, I have a bike. My father is having a car. I purchased my bike. My father purchased his car. Can I access his car? Is that car belongs to me? Is that car belongs to me? No, that car does not belongs to me. I own bike. My father owns car, but I can access his properties. Why? Because I am his child. I inherit his properties. Am I right or wrong? Exactly in the same manner, I want to inherit class A into class B. Okay. If that is your requirement, we need to use extends keyword, extends class. Guys, before writing A, kindly please, whenever I'm writing A, kindly please observe this line number 15. I'm writing A. Am I getting any error? No, my error got resolved. Why, sir? Why your error got resolved? Method 1 does not belongs to class B. Of course, method 1 does not belongs to class B. Method 1 belongs to class A. But I am using inheritance. What do you mean by inheritance? Acquiring the properties of one class into another class. As I'm using inheritance concept here, class A class A will be parent class. Class A will be parent class, and class B will be child class. So parent class properties can be accessed by child class. This kind of relation is known as is a relationship. Is a relationship. Am I clear with this? Guys, by using has a relationship also, you can access a method which is present in another class. By using is a relationship also, you can access a method which is present in another class. So, but which one is better? Guys, for example, please listen, please listen. If I'm using is a relationship is nothing but inheritance. It's just another name for inheritance. Guys, are you understanding me? If I'm using is a relationship, just by creating one object, I can access both parent class methods and child class methods. But if I'm using as a relationship, how many objects we need to create? Two objects we need to create. I hope you're understanding the difference there. Online students, kindly please respond. Am I clear with this? Guys, kindly please respond. Am I clear with this? Am I clear with this? Please respond. Please respond. That is great. That is great. That is great. Okay. We'll do one thing, guys. Just let me just try to keep this here in class A. Okay. This is class A. Just a sec. Okay. Let me just try to change it into Times New Roman. Okay. This is class A. And now I want to take class B also. Let me just try to get it class B. Like that. Okay. This is class B and that is class A. Okay. In class B, just let me try to keep this in comments. These are comments. Is a relationship and has a relationship. These are comments. As simple as this. Enough. Okay. Now I want you to please focus mainly on extends keyword. Why? Because if you are not writing extends keyword, we will not be able to achieve inheritance. Inheritance. Okay. Now this is class A. Just a sec. This is class A and this is class B. As simple as this. Now, guys, in inheritance, literally terminology literally matters. Terminologies. So let me just try to go with like class A. This is class A, and let me go with like class B. Okay, class A and class B. Right now, class A. We can call class A as parent class, super class. Just let me try to get it like this. We can call class A as parent class, super class, base class. All are same. Same terminologies. Class A. parent class, super class, and base class. When you are speaking about class B, we can call class B as child class, subclass, SUB, subclass, and derived class. Derived class. Literally, in inheritance, these terminology nearly matters, guys. Okay, so you got an idea like what is a relationship and what is has a relationship. Just a basic idea. Am I clear with this, guys? Up to now, what are the concepts which we have discussed? Is it clear for everyone? All right, that is great. That is great. Now, guys, in inheritance, whenever we are dealing with inheritance, there are some very important key points are there which we need to remember. Just 4 key points, and those 4 key points we will use them till the end of our core Java. 4 key points. Just let me try to write a small differentiation line here. Hang on. Four key points I'm going to discuss right now. I think just a sec. Let me better try to give it like entirely a separate box so that we'll not be having any confusion here. Just a second. Okay. Enough. Key points. Just let me try to write like this. Key points in inheritance. Please don't write them when I am explaining. Don't write. Just listen. Just listen. After explanation is done, I'll ask you to write them by your own. Try to write those 4 key points by your own such that you will never forget them again. Okay. Okay. Now, just let me try to get a small color. Okay. Now, before going to those key points, guys, class A, class B. You already know, like as of now, for our example, in our example, class A is parent class or child class? Answer. Class B is parent class or child class? Now, new class A, okay, equal to AOBJ belongs to class A. Now, tell me, what is this? Object. Which object? Which object? Class A object? No. Which object? Parent class object. Okay. This is parent class object, and this is which reference? Answer. This is parent class object, and this is parent class reference. Reference. Okay. All right, guys. All right. All right. Now, let me just try to give you those points. First point. The very first point is we can hold, first listen, don't write, please listen. We can hold parent class object with a parent class reference, and we can call only parent class methods. This is the first point. What is the first point? We can hold parent class object with a parent class reference, and we can call only parent class methods. Sir, that is exactly has a relationship. No. Yes or no? holding parent class object with a parent class reference, and we can call only parent class methods. Of course, that is one of the point in as a relationship. Okay, let me just try to give you the code. Guys, please tell me the code. New class A parent class object equal to AOBJ belongs to class A. Okay, this is an example for holding parent class object with a parent class reference. And with that reference, we can call only parent class methods. Okay. Very simple, very easy point. Of course, let us go with the second point. Point number two. Point number two. Okay. Now, point number two. We can hold child class object with a parent class reference and with that reference we can call only parent class methods. We can hold child class object with a parent class reference and we'll do one thing, and we can call, just let me remove this, let me make it simple, and we can call only parent class methods. So what is the difference between first point and second point? What is the difference between first point and second point? Okay, hang on, we'll discuss that. Now, could you please, in the meantime, could you please tell me the code for this? Tell me the code. New class A or class B? Child class class B. AOBJ belongs to class A, and we can call only answer parent class methods. Okay, this is point number two. Okay, just let me try to get it little bit down. Now, third point. Let me go with the third point. Third point. We can hold child class object with a child class reference, and we can call both parent class methods and child class methods. We can call both parent class methods and child class methods, just like that. Okay, now just let me try to get it little bit up. Just a sec. Okay. Now, please tell me the example. New class B, perfect. Class B equal to BOBJ belongs to class B. And with that reference, we can call both parent and child class methods. We can call both parent class methods and child class methods. Am I clear with this? Okay. Now, just a sec. Let me try to get it little bit up. One last point, guys. That is point number 4. Point number 4. Point number 4. We can't hold a parent class object with a child class reference. We can't hold a parent class object with a child class reference. If we are trying to hold, we will be getting an error. We'll be getting an error. Means, for example, just let me try to, if I'm trying to write new class A, okay, new class A equal to DOBJ belongs to class B. If we are writing like this, we will be, just let me try to get it in another color. If you are writing like this, we will be getting compile time error. We will be getting an compile time error. That is invalid. We cannot. Okay. Guys, these are the 4 points. These are the 4 points in inheritance which we will use till the end of our core Java classes. Till the end of our core Java classes. These 4 points. In these 4 points, this second point, that second point literally changes overriding concept. Method overriding rotates on this second point only. Method overriding means polymorphism. Let us just try to analyze these points one by one. Okay. Now, guys, first point. Let me check here. Okay. Now, this is actually the first point in inheritance. Am I right or wrong? What is the first point? We can hold parent class object with a parent class reference, and we can call only, for example, AOBJ dot method 2. Can I call like that? No, we will be getting an compile time error. Okay, please tell me, what is the second point? Second point, we can hold child class object, okay, child class object with a parent reference. Parent class reference. Let me just try AOBJ1, like that. Parent class reference, and please tell me. Okay, I'll just try to write 2 comments. AOBJ2 dot method 1, and here also AOBJ2 dot method 2. Tell me, at which line we'll be getting an error? Line number 17, it will generate an compile time error. Why? Because with the help of this reference, we can call only parent class method. Sir, what is the difference between the first point and this second point? Guys, this difference, in order to understand this difference, I want you to just please wait for 3 more days. Just please wait for 3 more days. Why? Because this difference you will be understanding whenever we are dealing with method overriding. But until then, as of now, what I want you to remember is, with the help of this reference, with the help of this AOBJ2, can I call child class methods? Answer. Can I call parent class methods? I can call only parent class methods. We cannot call child class methods. Remember this second point. Please do remember this second point. Very, 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 very important. Okay. Now, third point, that is actually inheritance. Like holding. Tell me, holding a child class object with a child class reference, and we can call We can call both parent class methods and child class methods. No problem, no problem. And finally, guys, could you please tell me what is the last point? Last point is we cannot what? Parent class object with a child class reference. Come on, guys. I mean, I cannot control my father. Can I? Can you? Exactly. A child cannot hold parent object. New class A. I'm trying to hold parent object with a child to class B. Nope. We will be getting an compile time error. This is actually invalid. In not control parent object dot. That's it. Am I clear with this? Online students, kindly please respond. Guys, kindly please respond. Am I clear with this? Am I clear with this? Right. That is great. That is great. Okay. Now, guys, up to now, what we had covered in our inheritance concept, we know that. What do you mean by inheritance? Answer. Acquiring the properties of one class into another class. If we want to use inheritance 100%, if we want to use inheritance 100%, we need to use two keywords. What are those? Either extends or implements. But as of now, which keyword we are using? Like regarding implements, you just need to wait, guys. Kindly please wait for that. Like maximum 4 days or 5 days. After that, you will be understanding that. Hold it. Please hold that suspense. Please hold that suspense. Okay. Now, extends keyword. So as of now, we are using extends keyword. Okay. So you know parent class and child class. Yes or no? Respond. Okay. Is my voice breaking? Is my voice breaking? Online students. No. Okay. Okay. My voice is not breaking. All right. All right. Listen. Listen, guys. Listen. Listen. Now, guys, these four key points which we had covered in inheritance right now, these four key points are like four mantras. Trust me. Four key points. Please tell me. Hang on. Hang on. You. Raise your hand. Not you. You. Raise. Yes. Raise properly, or not you. What is the first point? Louder, please. Silence. Silence. Please tell me. What is the first point? Okay, tell me. She's not going to help. Tell me. Okay. Guys, silence, please. Please. Boys. Come on, guys. Don't repeat. Please. Silent. Silent. Now, buddy. First point. First key point. First key point in inheritance. Tell me. Okay. Once again. Once again. Guys, once again, I am saying you, please listen to this. These 4 points literally changes the way which you are understanding oops. I am repeating this. Not only oops, multi-threading, you should be getting this. Exception handling, you should be knowing this. IO streams, you should be knowing this. Collection framework, yes, you should be knowing this. So please don't take any risk in these 4 points. Now I'm saying once again, point number one, first listen, first listen, first listen. First point is, first imagine class A and class B. Class A is parent class. Class B is child class. First point. We can hold parent class object with a parent class reference. And we can call only parent class methods. Second point. We can hold child class object with a parent class reference. This is very important point. Would you please repeat the second point once again? We can hold child class object with a parent class reference and we can call only parent class methods. Remember that, parent class methods. Third point, that is actually inheritance. You already know that. What is the third point? We can hold child class object with a child class reference and we can call both parent class methods and child class methods. Yeah, that's cool. That's inheritance. Now, fourth point, that is actually invalid. Invalid point. Remember, come on, I cannot control my father. Exactly in the same manner, we cannot hold a parent class object with a child class reference. No, that is actually invalid. Am I clear with this? Now the question is, first point. If I want to write first point in my code, this is a tricky question. Please understand the question clearly. If I want to use the first point in my code, do you think that I need to use inheritance? Do I need inheritance? Means, for example, if I remove these two quotes, these two words, extends class A, am I going to get any error in line number 11? Answer, respond. I'll not be getting any error at line number 11. Am I going to get any error in line number 15? Yes or no? Yes or no? 100%. And am I going to get any error at line number 19? Yes. Let me keep this in comments. Now, please observe this. Here, I am getting an error. Here, yeah, we'll not be getting any error, but here you will be getting an error. Yes or no here? Why, sir, why you are not getting any error? Why? Because that is creating an object here, creating an object and holding that with class B reference. Okay, no problem. But here you will be getting an error. Guys, are you understanding the difference here? First point, no problem. Without using extends, you can do that. Second point, 100% you need to use extends keyword. Third point, you will not be getting any error, but you will not be able to access parent class methods. Yes or no? If you are trying to access parent class methods, then you will be getting a compile time error. I hope it's clear for everyone. Just let me try to remove this. And online students, am I clear with this one? Up to now, is it clear for everyone? Please respond. Please respond. Guys, up to now. Up to now. That is great. That is great. Please have this. Please have this. Did you wrote these 2 points? First 2 points. Bring your phone and keep it here. Every day you are taking snaps. Okay. Now, guys, after writing first 2 points, did you wrote the first 2 points? After writing the first 2 points, please keep your side heading as key points in inheritance. Please keep your side heading as key points in inheritance. Key points in inheritance. What are you waiting for? Go ahead. Go ahead. You can do this. Write all the 4 key points. Write all the 4 key points. Javed, no. Without seeing, I want you to write. Take time. The points are on the board, but please try to write by your own. I believe you can do this. Don't see. The points are on the board, but don't see. If you are having any doubt, then you can. But I trust you. You can write it. Go ahead. Right. Please try to write that example also, like syntax. Like I have written class A, class B, like that. Right. Completed. Now, check. Please check with the points. I believe everyone have wrote correctly. If you're having simple, small mistakes, but it's okay. No issues. But I hope you've done it correctly. I'll upload it in the Google Classroom. Don't worry. I'll upload. Guys, this entire thing I'll upload in the Google Classroom. No issues. If you want to take a snap, take it. Feel free. Please have this program. Please have class A. Go ahead. Have the program. Have the program. Write the program, please. Class A completed. Please go with class B. Write the program. Write the program. Completed. So can you see these comments? You're having a trouble, right? I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. Completed. Please carry on. Please carry on. Is it okay if I off the light, or else you want me to on it? Yes. Brightness. It's effect there. Okay. I'll try to sort it out. Okay. I promise you. I'll try to sort it out. How many are writing? Please raise. How many are writing? 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. All right. I hope it's complete for everyone. Now, guys, our next topic is types of inheritance. Types of inheritance. Let me just try to have a small box. Okay. Now, types of inheritance. Just let me try to keep a small side heading. Types of inheritance. Okay. So, guys, when you're speaking about types of inheritance, there are 5 types. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 types of inheritance are there. 5 types. First one is, guys, listen. Shall I continue? Yes or no? Okay. First one is single inheritance. Second one is multi-level inheritance. Third one is hierarchical inheritance. Fourth one is hybrid inheritance. Finally, last one is multiple inheritance. Last one is multiple inheritance. Multiple inheritance. So there are 5 types of inheritance are there. 5 types. 5 types. Single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, hybrid inheritance, and multiple inheritance. As simple as this. Now, single inheritance. Just a minute. Give me a minute time. Like this. Okay. Okay. Now, what do you mean by single inheritance? Single inheritance means there will be only one level of inheritance, means one parent, one child. As a matter of fact, every Java class by default, it will exhibit single inheritance. How? That is correct. Object class, guys. Object class is the parent class for all the classes. Yes or no? So just let me try to, just a sec, guys. Let me try to get it like this. Okay. Multi-level, hierarchical, hybrid, and multiple inheritance. Okay. Now, single inheritance means one level of inheritance. One level of inheritance means one parent, one child. Just let me try to write like this. One parent and one child. One parent, one child. Only one level of inheritance. Now, just let me try to write multi-level. Before going to multi-level inheritance, I just want to write some code. Okay. Let me remove this and let me remove all this. This is class B. Okay. Now I want to have class C also. Class C. Why class C? Let me go with like class X. Class X. Completely another package. So let us check what happens if we are trying to provide inheritance for another classes also. Okay. Okay. Now in class A, I'm having a method. Let me make this as public. In class B, I'm having one more method. public void method to system dot out dot println, and here I'm writing class B method, class B method. And in class X, yeah, of course, I'll be having one more method. Let me go with like public void method 3 like that, and just system dot out dot println syso system dot println class C method, as simple as this. Sorry, class X method, class X method. Now here, what I'll be trying to do, I'll be trying to extends extends class B. I'll be trying to extend class B. Now, let me just try to have my main method. Let me just try to have my main method. Now, guys, before executing anything, you know that why we are getting an error, right? Why we are getting an error? We need to import class B into class X. Why? Class B is present in which package? com.pack1. Class X is present in which package? So just let me try to import. Okay, I have imported it. Now I'll be writing some lines of code. You just please tell me at which line I will be getting an error. What is the third point? Third point. Holding child class object with child class reference. Just let me go with like that. And now, okay, 1, 2, 3. X obj dot method 1, X obj dot method 2, X obj dot method 3. So line number 14, 15, and 16. At which line I will be getting an error? At which line I will be getting an error? Let me ask you, at line number 16, am I going to get any error? Why? Come on, method 3 is present in the same class. Obviously, no error. At line number 15, am I going to get any error? Why? That is actually parent class method. Yes or no? I'll not be getting an error. At line number 14, am I going to get any error? Am I getting any error? Guys, method 3 belongs to class X. Method 2 belongs to parent class. Method 1 belongs to grandparent class. This is known as multi-level inheritance. Multi-level inheritance. Guys, multi-level inheritance means child class object should be able to, listen to this clearly. Listen to this clearly. Child class object should be able to access both parent class methods and grandparent class methods. Multi-level inheritance. Am I clear with this? So right now, if we execute our program, we will be getting our output like this. This is an example for multi-level inheritance. What do you mean by multi-level inheritance? A child class object should be a child class object should be able to access both parent class methods and grandparent class methods. Both parent class methods and grandparent class methods. This is known as multi-level inheritance. Multi-level inheritance. Now, please have this program for me as an example for that multi-level inheritance. Go ahead. Go ahead, please. Use shortcuts. Feel free to use shortcuts, please. Guys, can I continue the class for another 15-20 minutes? Below 15. No? Okay. Online students, what do you say? Why? Because most of the people are saying yes. Enough. Done for today. It's okay. It's okay. No, I'll never pressurize you. It's okay. We'll try to continue by tomorrow. No issues. Actually, I want to continue, but